Hi, I'm Rob. This is Gems of War, and it's War 4 in Guild Wars, Blue Day against Seal the Deal. First opponent is Leo S. And you got Dawnbringer, Astral Spirit, Queen Beatrix, and Aquaticus. Okay, this is not bad. Aquaticus submerges all allies when matching 4 or more gems. It's a good defense because a lot of people will pick a Queen Beatrix kind of team on Blue Day, and they have a Queen Bee themselves. Fantastic third trait, cleanses all allies when matching 4 or more gems, and does a lot of true damage with a chance of an extra turn too, so she can repeat that. Astral Spirit starts with a full mana and removes all gems of a chosen colour, while dealing true damage at the same time. Interesting to have that on the AI, because you are relying on the AI to make the correct choice there, so there is an element of luck with that one. And Dawnbringer deals damage to all enemies, boosted by yellow allies and enemies. Gives all allies barrier, and is a pretty decent weapon. Right, they're an Orb Weaver, so we do get entangled at the start. And they're stealthy. But no quick start overall on the team, so this is interesting. Right, I'm not going to use this team because we're going to be entangled at the start, so that's no good. That is a very aggressive skull-based team normally. Nope. Right, I'm going to go with this one, but I'm going to twist it around slightly. Because my Queen Beatrix may be rendered useless by their Aquaticus, all they've got to do is get a 4-match and now submerge all their allies, making any Queen Beatrix attack useless, because damage to all is basically avoided by being submerged. But Mr. Alice is still really good for this. So I'm going to change Queen Beatrix. Don't really need to do that. For Aquaticus myself. I don't have a cleanse, but I don't really kind of need one. We're only entangled at the start, and nothing else is going to go on with this regarding negative status effects. And we can avoid their B if we get a 4-match ourselves, as well as enchanting all allies at the same time. Which is pretty good, but I still don't want to be entangled for long, so I am just going to check my medals. The Snap Freeze, Insulated, Stone Circle, Watery Binding, Rock Solid, Stone Mastery and Fortitude is good. Right, I'm on 2 times Orpheus, and I don't need that Arnu because we've got a 50% start on all elementals, and everybody is elemental. Right, so let me just swap out that Arnu. Every little bit helps in Guild Wars. So I don't mind 2 Orpheus. I shall have an extra boost in Magic Tar. And let's try and shake off that entanglement nice and quickly. Right, I think that'll do. Let's get this show on the road. And what was I going to show next? Oh, the banner. Just plain old +2 blue for this, I think, because we use all the different colours. And let's go. Nice 4-match, please. Avoid their Queen Bee, stun, entangle, etc. One of them at the same time, and get enchanted. We could really nice use a 4-match at the beginning for this. Nothing doing there regarding 4 matches. No idea what they're going to do on that, so no point even trying to work it out, basically. But I can give them that bash at the first. If I can get my weapon going, there's a reasonable amount of green there to explode with my arboreal crystal. Not seeing anywhere where there's any chance of getting a 4-match afterwards. Right, didn't get a mana surge, never mind. Take this purple now and hopefully... Oh, dear me, come on. Right. Now, finally, let's get rocking and rolling. Everybody's submerged. We're now safe from the bee. Everybody's enchanted. We're going to get some good mana from this. That's not bad. Going to explode half the blue gems on the board while causing splash damage. That's got Mistralis up. Now Mirage Queen is up as well, so we can look for skulls here. Nothing doing regarding the 4 matches. So we'll cast Mistralis first. Hopefully she'll hit a few enemies, and did. That jumbles a board, gives you an extra chance of getting some matches on Mirage Queen, which has not happened. But there's a lot of blue there, a lot of green scattered around, so this is a good chance to get a lot of mana from this. And I do like these gargoyle gems. We're going to hopefully pick up them as well when we do this. Thank you very much. Everybody's affected by the Elementalist trait. Let's look around for green to skulls first. Nothing doing. Not quite on the Mirage Queen. Could do with getting rid of their Dawnbringer. Don't want everybody on their side to be barriered. So let's cast Mistralis first with guaranteed damage and an extra turn. Now, Aquaticus. This should pretty much do it. Bingo bango. What was that worth? 3,231 points there. Alright, fight 2 is against Firebaby ZA. And it's Daughter... Wow, this is triple empowered. I don't think I've ever seen a triple empowered team before. Something tells me they want to get this Doomed Tome up. Deals scatter damage, creates a mix of 6 blue and skulls for every blue enemy. Give 3 magic to all allies if the enemy has a Doom. Right, so Daughter of Ice, red to blue, Drowned Sailor, yellow to blue, Scurvy Sea Dog, green to blue, all starting with full mana. Right, this is not the correct team to fight these, but I've got an idea what is. Forest Troll inflicts entangle when doing skull damage. If they're entangled, don't really care how many skulls they create, they're not going to be doing much damage. We do have the Mirage Queen in here, gives all elemental allies a 50% start with mana. Mirage Queen is elemental, as is Forest Troll, so that's going to start with 50% as well. Ordinarily the hero would start with 50% as well, because I am in Elementalist class, but I want to guarantee that they start entangled. I don't want to take any chances on this. So for that reason, I'm going to sacrifice the 50% start on myself. Yes, we lose them awesome Elementalist traits at the same time, but unless they get really lucky and get a Miracle Cleanse straight away, they're going to be entangled from the get-go, which means if they get a really good start with all those different empowered troops that I can't stop them all, or they get one which just makes everything click, then at least I know that I'm going to be relatively safe from their skulls. Yeah, this is not too bad. All right. Yeah, I'm going to roll with this, I think. Let's check the banner. +2 brown. +1 purple, -1 yellow is okay. The only thing I do miss from this in this class is an Elementalist. You get a +1 brown, which is really, really nice. Because it basically means you can get Forest Troll up in one charge on brown, even if it's not a mana surge. Don't get that in this class, but I'd rather have that entangle from the start. So let's just double check this. Forest Troll, entangles. Archer, root trap from the start. Got some damage to all. Got some green to skulls if we need it. We've got mana gen and a summoner. Right, and 15% chance for skull damage to be lethal, which is really cool too. Oh, of course I'll get the 50% start here anyway. Duh! Alright, all good. Let's rock and roll. Alright, well they're entangled anyway. In an ideal world, still wouldn't let them get too powered up on that. It is normal skulls, so don't actually mind them getting that. I'd rather leave them that, see if they take it as a hit. Let's see if there's anything better I can do. There's no brown. This is the only blue match. May as well do that. Yeah, well that was... that's probably the worst move they could have done. Never mind. This is a chance you take when you use this kind of defense. Sometimes the AI will do it really well. Sometimes it will just make a complete pig's ear of it. Right, so let's reapply the entangle. Basically with entangle, there's a percentage chance, you've got 10% chance to recover each turn. But if you do something like this, like hit it with my thrower's troll, you reapply that entangle, and now that percentage chance has reset back to 10%. So that is always a good thing to do, to make sure they stay in that entangled mess, which is how we'd like to keep them. I'm not actually thinking about their conversions right now, to be honest, because I'm not too worried about that. Yellow to blue is really good for them down here, but I'm not going to take yellow just to try and spoil that while they're entangled. Green to blue is good for them as well, but I'll worry about my own stuff for now. There you go, they've got their book up, but it's not going to do next to nothing. We did get affected by those traits, of course. Oh, we got a death mark. That's not very nice. Alright, let's get... Could do damage or charge up my... I'll charge up my troll because there's a lot of green there. I'm going to start doing some damage. I just managed to get rid of most of them green. And now all of the green. Oh, and I got recovered! What the heck? What the heck? Do not do this! What the hell? Right, we're going to have to do a summon here. This is why this troop is good. Oh, we got Dow, one of the most useless things ever. Never used him in a team before, so here he is. Eliminates, in my case, 23 from a random skill on an enemy. Destroys 8 gems of one of their mana colours, then repeat 2 more times for random enemies. So all in all, not great. He's mana blocking my team on purple on the hero. I'm going to get this up because my queen bee is death marked, so that can go wrong. I'm going to cast my arboreal crystal now, I think. No, actually I'll do some damage. Need to do that first. Now this should, if I cast arboreal crystal, get rid of their daughter of ice. Can explode green, and there's 1 skull, 2 skulls, 3 skulls. Right, that is enough to get rid of their daughter of ice. Because basically we explode green and you take out any adjacent gem to it, as well as charge up the team. Right, do not die Queen Bee on this next turn. Oh my god, I was just saying do not die on that next turn, because I was about to cast her and what happens? She dies. Oh, this is going to be hard work now. This really is. Just lost my main damage dealer. This guy just reduces stats. This is mainly a summoner and mana gen. Suppose I could rely on this, but he just does damage to a single enemy. Holy guacamole! See, on paper this team should have been plain sailing, but Guild Wars always throws these things up at you. So let's do a bit of damage then. Right, my Mirage Queen will be up. Hopefully we get some 4 matches now to make this not a 3-hour game. Now I could charge Dow up, or I could take a skull hit. There's no Mirage Queen 4 match. Yeah, I think we take a skull hit, being so we've not got a ton of damage in this team. Don't use yellow. That was another handy skull hit, thank you very much. Do not want this team. This game taking forever. Could get a format from purple there. That gets my bandit going a bit. Now, do we have any alignment on the Raji Queen yet? I could take away their barrier first, I suppose. Any skull hits now will do extra damage on their hero. But we need to take him out in a hurry because this is about to rock and roll. Green to blue. We're about to change our favourite colour. Right, we've got one hit there. That's going to do double damage. That's 132. Was that? Oh, was that? No, that's nowhere near enough. Alright. Oh, what am I looking at? I'm daydreaming. This is an extra turn hit with Mirage Queen. Jeepers creepers. Out of it, sunshine. You are gone. So easy to overthink things in Guild Wars. Or look at things like way too closely sometimes when you don't need to. Don't need that 4 match at the top. Don't need green anymore. Need to kill stuff. Double damage on you. Yeah, we're going to pull through what looks like a slightly hairy game there for a moment. So a win's a win, even though it was a bit shady, but I seem to have these slightly shady games sometimes. Maybe it makes for interesting viewing, who knows. Anyway, 1,330 points. Alright, Battle 3 is against Behoog. Divinish Bala, Killing, Rope Dart and Moon Rabbit in Frost Mage. Let's take a look at their champion talents. Snap Freeze, Insulated, Anti-Magic Sphere, Mana Source, Deluge, Lightning Strike and Lord of Storms. Deluge is going to make my Queen Beatrix damage lessened because any submerged ally cannot be hit by her damage. But I'm going to still keep her there for the cleanse possibility. Because I can freeze our team now and again in Frost Mage. And I'm still going to stick to this team, I think, because I still want to keep the first troop entangled on this. Transforms red to skulls and green to yellow. And this one converts purple to red and brown to skulls. So there is some skull damage in this team, so I want to make sure that I keep the first troop entangled if I can, which I do in 2 ways. By a skull hit from Forest Troll, and they're entangled at the start anyway in Archer class. Via the traits. Same traits as last time, same banner, +2 brown, +1 purple, -1 yellow. And we'll have Hunt. These ones don't matter because none of the weapons apply. Root Trap, absolutely essential. Yeah, that's good. I'll do like that backup thing. Extra chance. Green allies, yep. Dodge is fine. You could have that as well though. We are in 2nd place. Yeah, I'll go have that then. And yeah, the last one doesn't really matter either, but it's so essential to have that root trap. So we'll go for this, and you get a nice 50% start in Archer 2. So let's hope this works out. It can be a dangerous team, this one. Right, Frozen at the start. No immediate 4 matches that are apparent. And they change blue to yellow. And you got a small amount of value from that there. Nothing for it elsewhere. No blue for us to collect, so I'll give them that skull hit. Hopefully they'll take that, wasting their turn while I try and get my troll charged. Didn't get charged yet. No mana surge there. So we have to go about things a different way now. Let's double check this every turn. Blue to yellow. Got that small value there. Can take away that little bit of value there by taking this, but hopefully, right, I'm going to take this red. Don't think I've got a boost on red. No, I haven't. Shame. But I'll take it from here. If they get that, they get that. I don't think there's any real way of disrupting that without taking colour I don't need, which is no good. But let's just check where these drop to. That's blue to yellow. But no, I'll take it from here. Okay, that's not too bad. Mirage Queen is up. This Bala, oh, she's blessed, isn't she? Of course. Oof. Did not pay attention to that. Moon Rabbit cleanses the first ally with a bless, which is basically a super cleanse, effectively. So still dangerous. Gotta be careful here. I kind of don't mind her taking that skull hit. So I want to get my troll up. 10 green there right now. Immune to all status effects, so this entangle would not apply. I've got 50% skull reduction, so I can live with that. There's 11 there now, which is about a 55% chance of getting a 4 match from this and my B up. More green there means more chance for the Mirage Queen to work as well, and the cleanse to work, which is handy if anybody was affected by anything. But we've got not got anything on the Mirage Queen side of things, so we'll cast B again. Again, just a single, well, couple of 3 matches, but apart from that, nothing. But we've still got a chance to get her charged up again. Don't want to give them a 5 match on yellow though, which is what happened if I do that way. If I take it this way, that's not too bad. I can take brown and green at the same time. That's kind of complicated to work out on the drops. There's potential for this to leave them good stuff. No, it's not, 'cause it's going to drop this whole line down by... No, it's going to drop this 3 by 1. Oh, I'm not sure on this. I'm not sure on this. I might just take this one here because I know it leaves this yellow safe. I know they can still get yellow, but I don't want to do this, get a bit of brown, get a bit of blue, and do something random which gives them then a huge chunk. So I'm going to play it safe. Right, they've got 1 enemy submerged. We've still not got any green alignment. It's fair enough. This can charge up Forest Troll at the same time, which is pretty cool. Didn't do anything that time though. Right, come on, we need something to work here, because look at all this red to skulls. Ow. That is pain and suffering right there. But Mirage Queen doesn't do anything. But we can take this red match here, which will drop the skull down, which is going to make her entangled. So I'm going to do that. Now, brown can get my Forest Troll up, which I absolutely need to do. They've got green to yellow. Wouldn't mind changing that as part of her spell. That's going to charge up their killing. Should I move this over to there and waste a turn, stopping her spell working particularly well? Gets rid of them yellow. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I can wait one turn. Oh, okay. Don't bother then. She's winding me up. All right. This will leave. Oh no, they're going to change green to yellow if she casts. Mirage Queen that's not worth casting yet. Suppose I can do this and get a green match at the same time, even though she's just about to convert those green, I suppose. There, got their rope dart. We'll get our cleanse. Now, Mirage Queen. Still, wow. Still nothing on Mirage Queen. So come on, B. Now Mirage Queen. Surely. Surely you jest. Is it not even possible? But it is, because it's there. Let's do this one first. Right. Need to do skull damage of some sort because... Oh no, she's blessed again. Ishi, you're a pain. You're dishy but a pain. Dishy Ishi is a pain. So we may as well get... No, may as well not get that. Can get some 4 matches, see if we get some... Well, I can create this. Let's do this. It's kind of a waste, but it's going to create a load of green, and hopefully we'll get an extra turn and a setup for Mirage Queen from it, which is exactly what's happened. Good. Let's take that, Ishi. Now we can do Mirage Queen again. Let's get our troll charged up first. Alright, this is not too bad now. We've got another chance to annihilate with Mirage Queen. Let's do this just because they're not blessed, so they are going to get... No, they're not going to get entangled because we've been jumbled around and we are now had our troll moved out. And there's 2 green there, so that's not worth doing. Right, so let's roll with Queen B, I suppose. High chance we're going to disrupt this here, as well as do that true damage and the chance of an extra turn. Good, good. Still not much green there though. I think we'll go with that tactic again. Now there's quite a lot of green there. This is going to be really unlucky if we don't get an extra turn out of this. Shame the Mirage Queen's not ready. But we'll do that anyway. I think I probably will do that, just in case it brings any skulls down to here, which it didn't. But there's a lot of green there now, so we can hit them, can take them out of it. This would probably be wise. Like the hunter's marked, they're going to die. Let's make hay while the sun shines. And we lost a troop there. That was a trifle unfortunate. Let's get them hunters marked. They're going to take double damage and be entangled. Let's get Mirage Queen up. Ready to do her stuff, maybe. The bottom troop is going to dodge Queen Bee's attack. And they're still hunters marked, so they're going to die from Mirage Queen. We do set the rabbit up for a hit though. Don't want to be clumsy and lose a second troop if I can avoid it. So let's see if we can do them first, while creating Mirage Queen green. Alright, they're no longer submerged, so they will die. Just want to see if I can do it in a way where I can do it with skull damage, a couple of skull hits. Hunter's Mark, 66, 132, double skull hit should do it. But that didn't quite work out, so let's just play it safe. No messing around. Alright, that turned out to be a bit tricky and all. Wow! Fun though, I do like these games like this. 1,427 that time. Alright, Battle 4 is against Susie and Petty. Silent Sentinel, Luna, Harpy Mage, Life and Death. This is a new combination I've not seen before. Silent Sentinel inflicts silence when enemies deal skull damage, as well as having 50% skull reduction. So that's a pretty good troop in first place. Explodes a column, charging mana for the team, and gains life. And if any enemy is silenced, enchant all other allies. So you're actually helping them if you hit them with skull damage. So I don't actually want to hit them with skull damage on this, because that's going to help them team out. And Luna is pretty decent, deals damage to all enemies. So I want to think about that at the same time. Harpy Mage starts with 75% mana, conjures a Dust Storm, which is brown, chooses an ally and explode all the gems basically of their mana colour. And Life and Death, it does Life and Death stuff in Elemental class, so Life and Death will not be stealthy for a change. No stealthy option in Elementalist class. Steals life from the last two enemies and death marks them, then blesses itself. So not this team. I might actually go with this team again. A 4-match, we'll submerge everybody because of Aquaticus, which will hide us from Luna's damage. Mistralis and Aquaticus will both be able to hit a Life and Death because it's not stealthy, and any hit around here will do damage to that. We get the Mirage Queen bonus of 50% start on all allies and green to Doom Skulls. And we get to charge up the team with our Arboreal Crystal. And we're not reliant on skulls on this either, which is the main thing, so let's try with this. We'll get oh, that's one. Oh, grr. It's the only thing with this, I was thinking of, should have had Queen Beatrix for the freeze, but hey ho. It's too late now. We will get our Mistralis up. She's ready next turn, so no need to actually take that yellow. But that does help Mistralis as well. Charges up Aquaticus at first, not Mistralis, as I think I just said. Two lots of yellow from this though, so I think I'll do that. Now we'll cast Mistralis first because she gets an extra turn. Hopefully we'll do some significant damage first to multiple opponents. That was pretty decent. Thank you, Misty. Now we'll cast Aquaticus, doing more splash damage, exploding the board, charging up more of the team. Do we have alignment on Mirage Queen? Not quite. Close, but no cigar. But it will kill them, which is handy. But we've taken away their traits anyway, because they're stunned. When you're stunned, you remove the traits, so that effect of inflict silence when enemies deal skull damage is no longer relevant. But they're going to do that. That is not too dangerous. Just got to worry about life and death, really. So, do I charge up the team by casting my Arboreal Crystal, or do I get rid of their Silent Sentinel now. It's a good chance because we've reduced their damage from skulls by 50%. We've taken that away. Let's calculate this. This is the one we're going to generate. That's going to kill them. Ah, we're going to set them up on an extra turn and a big skull hit there, which I don't want. I am barriered, so it is an option. I am thinking out loud as usual, but hopefully it gives some newer players some insight into the thought process of these kind of things. Oh, that was unlucky. It would have been really good if they weren't affected by that, because we had a lovely 4-match there then. Right, frozen on blue, can't take that. Frozen on that, can't take that. Do we have any alignment on anything else? Not really. So let's do this and explode the board. Any alignment on green will be lovely. They're barriered. Do we have a 4-match anywhere on green? 3, no. Oh. So close! But no cigar again. What I'm going to do is looking around even more, convinced there must be 2 hits there somewhere, but there's not. There really isn't. Oh dear. Right, I'll borrow a crystal. Do that. We got lucky with that. Must be a green alignment now, and there is. Hasta la vista, life and death. Right, a game that wasn't at least 10 minutes long. Fantastic. And that was 1,639 points. Battle 5 is against Rascal. So let's see what you got, you little rascal. Web Spinner, Sistu Superior, Fist of Zorn, Writhing Staff in Elementalist class. Web Spinner is dangerous because this thing does triple skull damage. The traits get applied before damage when you do skull damage, effectively making all these things happen at once. So you do get that skull damage to poison and webbed enemies on a ×3 basis, which is really, really damaging. So you've got to be careful of that. Sister Superior will cleanse off any attempt we put to put Entangle on that first enemy as well, because the AI does tend to cast these empowered troops first, and it does do this properly, which is correct. So no point in entangling them. And Fist of Zorn converts all yellow to skulls and starts with full mana. And Writhing Staff does scatter damage and creates 8 skulls, as well as entangling the first enemy. So this is the wrong team to go against this. I'm going to switch it around a little bit. I've not got a team ready for this, but I do know what I am going to do. I'm going to counter their Web Spinner by chucking in the Leonis Tower into first spot. I'll replace Aquaticus with that. The reason is, Leonis Tower is invulnerable. It's immune to all status effects, devour, mana drain, transform, lycanthropy, and lethal damage. Even Zul'Goth can't kill this thing. So we're basically not subject to that poison and webbed from Web Spinner. So we're not going to take that triple damage. And we've also got 50% skull damage. So we're actually reducing Web Spinner's damage down absolutely massively by having Leonis Tower there. So that's pretty cool. And does damage to the first 2 enemies and stuns them and gains barrier at the same time. But I do want to cleanse in this. Can go Mistralis. This is not a bad way to go. Does damage to all. Leonis Tower damages the first 2. Could go Queen Bee. I do want to cleanse. Yeah. I think we want a... We've only got 2 troops benefiting from the fast start now, though. Yeah, still okay. Just check there's no stone circles. Oh yeah, deluge. Right, so tricky. Shall I go back to Queen B, or shall I go back to Mistralis? If they get some of them 4 matches, they're going to be submerged, which stops Queen B hitting them. And if that elementalist effect goes on Queen B, it stops her getting the cleanse. If I get a 4 match first with Mistralis, everybody gets enchanted. No, I'm going to roll with this. They've got to get the 4 matches first, so yeah. Always good to have a cleanse if you can when the opponent's got elementalist. Alright, let's take a little gander around. Yellow to skulls is the first one we have to check out. Because the good thing about these kind of teams is the way the AI works, excuse me, normally it's always going to cast it. So you can actually set yourself up for yellow if you like. They're going to get this hit here, but I'm not too worried about that. We got a lucky extra turn. That was rather handy. It's handy, Harry. That's a famous boxer used to say once. Can we get any more bonus stuff from anywhere? Still got that yellow over there. Not too worried about that. Like I say, you can try and set the AI up for you, because that's going to bring up 1, 2, 3. No, it's not going to set it up. But let's get some more blue for our team, I reckon. And they still didn't cast it. They're Fist of Zorn. Fair enough. If that's the way you want to live your life. Let's get our Leonis Tower ready then. We can take that 1 hit. Start working away on their web spinner. Kaput. No more dangerous web spinner. Now let's get our B ready to rock and roll this joint. Their Rising Staff is nearly ready. Can't dismiss that. You can generate a load of skulls from that, but will they do it before we get our B up? Right, now, do we have any alignment on Mirage Queen? Green to skulls is what we're looking for. Not particularly, but we can create a load more green by casting the B. And that worked out really nicely. Sorry, sister. Your sistering days are done. Back to the church. Right, so can cause them a load of damage, I suppose. Might be better off. Yeah, let's just do this, see what happens. No, we didn't really get any cascades there. Still got plenty of health. We don't mind doing that. We're going to take the skull hit probably. No, it didn't. But see how handy that skull reduction is on Leonis Tower. Really, really good. I'll try and finish them off with a bit of skull damage. They're going to die anyway. Do it with Mirage Queen first. Get that Bosch. How much damage we're doing? 126. Let's finish them off. Right, that was a nice, easy game, which could have been made super dangerous if you kept to a standard team there. That's one of those instances where Leonis Tower really is useful. Whatever it is, there's my Guild Wars Blue Day. It's another Everybody's Dead Day. It's the 4th one in a row. 20 wins, 0 losses this week so far, so that's going nice and well. 9,395 points. Not fantastically high amount, but it's okay. Right, and there it is. There's Guild Wars Blue Day. Thanks for watching. If you found anything useful or helpful or enjoyable even, maybe hit that like and subscribe button to show your appreciation, and I'll show you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.